Alright, so I've already moisturized my face with some Pond's, and I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer because I'm dry. Start off doing our eyebrows with the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. The color is medium brown and it's a brow gel. Looks like this, but I don't brush it on. I use my e.l.f. brush. The reason I start in the middle is because you don't want the very tip of your eyebrow to look dark as hell. Now I take a spoolie and I just brush it out and try to evenly distribute it across my whole eyebrow. We're going to use Glamoflauge Hard Candy. This is like the whitest shade. I don't know why I picked it out, but it's okay. And just use your most ratchet concealer brush because that's all I seem to have. You can just take the rest and use your finger and apply all over your lid. That's if you want to. I already primed my eyes with this Lorac primer, bullcrap. I got it in the palette, so it's not like I bought it. I like to take my Ghetto Beauty blender and just lightly do it near the eyebrow. And then once again, I like to take my spoolie and brush it through just in case I got any concealer in it, so that way it just, blah. So I'm taking my Infallible Pro Glow. I'm gonna put it above my eyebrow to shape it more. Take that sponge again and dab that hoe. Now that's a cute ass eyebrow, so now we're gonna go on to the eyeshadow. Now we're gonna go in with our Morphe 35B because you have 35 boys waiting at your door because you're cute. We're gonna go in with this color just very lightly. You can take really any regular like blender brush, whatever, which one is your favorite. I'm using the Sigma one because I just feel like it. So I want to bring it up because I just want to. It's your transition color and you know you should be doing that. Now I'm going on to this color. I'm going to add that into it. I'm going to just like lightly go over that and mix it in with it. Windshield wipers. You are the car. Now I'm going to take this like flat blend type brush thing and I'm going to go in with this color now. I'm going to pat it and just pat it in my outer corner. Because I'm going to put the color down right now. So that's what I'm just patting it in. I'm not going to blend it yet. I'm going to just pat it towards the middle. We're not blending, we're just patting. Okay, that's all. Take your blending brush and just blend that in circles. We're going to take this tiny little brush. It's like, you know, kind of rough, but that's what we want. And then we're going to go in with this purple. Put it down. Add it. Now we're going to take a different blending brush, one that's like just a smaller, because the other one's like more fluffy, so this is really good. So we're just going to like gently move that down. Okay, so that's good, but we want to add more because we want that hoe dark, okay? Cool. And then back to the blending brush, blend that. Now we're still going to use the same brush, but we're going to go in with this color. This color's not that pigmented, but you know, whatever. Now just blend that right there, and then you can move it over. So now I'm going to go take some concealer. I'm going to go in with this Pro Concealer, that LA Girl. But just a friendly reminder, if you use this hard candy, don't ever use it as concealer under here because, girl, this will melt on your face. It is not meant for the face. It is meant for the eyeballs. So anyways, back to our LA Girl concealer. Put some on your ratchet brush. Don't put a lot, but, you know, just enough. And you want to shape it above your hooded eye because, you know, it's going to transfer. So you need to put it above this line right here. So let's start. So look, it's a little bit above, but you want to make sure it's still the same on this side. And where I usually like to stop is I usually like to stop right here at the edge of my eye. If you want to check, all you really need to do is like close your eyes and see like if you still need to do more, because that line ain't going away, baby. And I just touch it real nice. And I just kind of blend this outside right here. Now I use the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy, and I didn't buy this. Obviously I didn't because I'm broke. So I got this as a birthday present from Ulta, and if you didn't get on that, then that's your problem. You need to get on that next time. So take a flat brush. Let's get into it. Put that on top of that concealer, girl. Okay, now that you've applied that, you need to blend this side. So go back to that little blunt brush. Go back to this purple. Just lightly press on that. Do not try and blend anything. Just put some color on there, boo-boo. Thank you for listening. So take your blending brush and just slowly, lightly blend those together. You want it to be even on both sides. So if you need to add more, you can do that, but don't go overboard. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want it to be even. Alright, so I'm going to take my purple again and just add some to here. I'm just patting it in because I just want it to be dark right here. And I'm going to leave that right there. I'm just going to blend only the top area. So now go ahead and get your cream color right here. Okay, so now I'm going to take this NYX Liquid Crystal Liner. It's crystal pink, but it's like purple light. I'm going to line it right above that color you just did. So do this really nice and slow, and do not blink because it will transfer. So run to the blow dryer and dry this. Okay, so I'm done blow drying that, and it's gonna look freaking fresh. You don't have to blow dry, but ain't nobody got time to wait. So I'm gonna go back to my Infallible foundation. I just did a little bit and put it underneath my eye. And remember, I've already primed with e.l.f. primer. E.l.f. Now take this tiny little brush. I'm going to say it's a buffer brush because we're going to both have some problems. So now you're going to go back to this color right here. Okay, so we're going to use our NYX Matte Liquid Liner. It is a liquid. Put it on the eye. So we're gonna wait for any of that to just dry so that way it doesn't jack up my beautiful eyeshadow. So let's go on with the foundation then. So this scrap's just like really watery, but you know, it's fucking nice. Beauty blender. If you are a dry mofo like me, put some oil drops on it, okay? And this is already a dewy foundation, so this is really crusty, but you know, whatever. That's my business. That's none of yours. It's flaxseed oil. Honestly, you're supposed to use like argan oil, but I just have flaxseed oil, and it's organic, so screw what you say. You know what I'm saying? If you need to add more foundation, just do that. If you like that full coverage, like that's you, just do that. Okay, so I'm going to let my face absorb that in real quick, and I'm going to do my eyelashes. So I'm taking the Maybelline Lash Sensational, you know what I'm saying? Just coat them lashes real nice and generously because they deserve it. Dang, it's time to freaking get rid of this mustache. We need a lady with hair on her. I'm not putting eyeliner on my bottom because I just don't want to, okay? You can if you want to, but I'm not feeling it. So now I'm going to put my other eyelash on. It's the Ardell Double Wispies. It's just the regular, like, Wispies. It looks like this one, okay? And I'm going to do my Duo Lash Glue. It's, like, dark blue, and it's beautiful. I don't know how some of y'all be using, like, y'all's fingers to put on your eyelashes, but I really can't do that. Like, that is the real life struggle for me. So I'm going to use my tweezers. What you want to do is get right in the center of them and place it right on the center of your eye, okay? Oh, shit. this NYX mineral powder. It is very, 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 very fine. So it's good if you have a dry face, but I wouldn't recommend putting too much on. So that's why I'm going to take a large powder brush because, you know, I'm just going to do it. So we're gonna get on that cheap stuff, you know what I'm saying, that wet and wild, and ain't nothing wrong with it. We're gonna go right here with this brown dookie color and apply it to the cheeks. This one is a Morphe brush from the red set. I'm gonna look for my cheekbone right here, yes. Apply right up in that area. Start at the end because you always want the end to be the darkest, not your whole freaking face. So when you do this, you want to go back and forth, but also like kind of rotate it at the same time, so that way it doesn't look like someone just freaking threw shit at your face. So now I'm going to take it to my temples. This is going to give you the illusion of a smaller head if you have a big juicy forehead. I don't have one, but I just want to make everything look all blended together. And because I'm really pale anyways. So if you do have a big forehead, the places you want to put, like, I guess the darkest is going to be right here, and right here. Also, you can put some underneath your bottom lip to make it more juicy. So that way your boyfriend's really going to want to kiss you, okay? So now I'm going to take my Airspun and I'm going to place it under here. If you have really dry skin, I would not recommend Airspun at all because it really brings out like those cracks and peels and everything, and it's just ugly. And I'm usually dry right here in this area, so I don't like to use it in this area like at all anymore. Unless I've really moisturized like really good, you know what I'm saying? So like, if you want to bake up here, I would use something lighter like this because it's really, really fine. But this Airspun's actually like really powdery and thick like flour, and you don't want to put that on your face when it's dry. And remember, like if you haven't watched my previous video, when you do this, you want to start like right from the middle of your ear all the way to the crack of your lip. That's 1-800-600-4088. Not available in all states. So I'm just gonna let that sit there for a little bit just to straighten up this contour. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and just like lightly brush it because I want something subtle. I want something like really noticeable. Just lightly. Because I have a big nose and I want to make it seem a little bit small, even if you don't think it did anything, it makes me feel better, so whatever. Number 11, it looks like a rose, well it did. Take any blush brush you want. I take this Ulta angled blush brush. Apply it to the cheeks and blend it in with the contour so it's not like it's just on top of each other. You want to blend it together. It was a clear day in Texas. Norman was struck by a driver of an SUV. So now I'm going to take this Wet n Wild loose pigment. It's a highlighter and it is Heart of Gold. I don't know what it looks like, so we're about to find out. I'm going to put some on my right here. I'm going to take any brush I use for my highlighter, which is always this one. I got it from Shop Miss A, and it's just F19. That's really all I can say. Oh shit, that's dark. So you want to put this like with your blush. I absolutely hate this, so I still have to do the same on the other side because you can't just mess it up, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, it looks like blush on top of blush, and that's looking at it. Okay, so I guess screw all of that, and I'm going to go in my Golden Lights. It's Makeup Revolution. It's $6 at Ulta. I'm just going to place it on top of it to brighten it up. It doesn't just raise the bar, it is the bar. From rescue to recovery, this city showed the world. So go in with your Golden Lights and put it on your nose. You can put it on the top of your lip, but I don't feel like I really don't ever highlight the top of my lip because I just don't like it. Okay. Take a little bit on your finger and just dab some right here. But now the 4 for $4 has more variety than ever with 8 sandwich choices. I'm loyal to the double stack. I'm Junior making cheeseburgers through and through. Yes. To the crispy. Yes. Okay, so now it's time to take this off. If you have a hard time taking it off, it's because you need a big brush with a lot of bristles. So my foundation brush has like a shit ton of bristles, and I'm just gonna wipe that away. Wipe away all your problems. And then I just like kind of. I'm gonna use Baracuda from Colourpop. It is a satin one, so what that means is it has a little bit of moisture in it versus the Ultra Mattes, which makes your lips crusty as crap. So that's the color for my lips. Now I just need to spray my face. I use the Infallible. This crap is nice, but it smells like spit. So if you're into that, this is for you. Let your face soak it in. And this is it. I am done. Dog fur? Okay, cool. So this is it. If you need to add anything else, that's up to you because this is me.